Today we're playing Lumberland Cycle with HERO Mini Pekka. Yes, deck I just created it right now on the top of my dome. And, it should be pretty stinky, honestly. I am excited to get into it today. Now, Lumberland Cycle is already a good thing, but now we have HERO Mini Pekka. And that card's absolutely broken. I mean, you're talking about a card that doesn't have to go through a cycle, just is the card itself. Still so broken, so we're playing Expo. But yeah, it's insane. It's basically an evolution. I mean, it doesn't really trigger again until like until I actually click the button, but at the same time, you gotta understand, wow, that was a really good ability, you sexy dog. Oh yeah, you get it, baby. No, but seriously, it's just, it's really good. That's gonna be an interesting one to defend. Let's get to this, let's level up to level 17 only. Oh, we did that completely out. We hit a strong card there. There's Tornado. Honestly, he's gonna do that again. Ooh, he can't do that too many times this game. That's gonna clap his cheeks very hard. And talking about clapping cheeks, I actually had a story that I wanted to share. Give me a second as I do this ice spear push. I had a story that I wanted to share. It's actually a real story, by the way. So, learned about it actually a day ago in history class. Some good old ball knowledge for you dogs out there who go to school. Anyway, I'll begin. So one day, right? Brethren, I don't know this guy's name, okay? It's trust me, it is a real story. This guy's fooling around in class, okay? He's having a good time. Teacher's like, you know what, dude, you gotta knock it off, okay? And he doesn't knock it off, whatever, like a kid does. That's a freaking big pecker. Okay, let's go to level 18 and have to defend that still, please. Still get a shot. Oh, not quite. Okay. Anyway, bro's messing around in class, so teacher's like, you know what, dude, go to the principal's office, okay? And he gets sent down to the principal's office, okay? And the principal, normally in school, child's misbehaving, not acting right. That's a detention, right? You go into detention, Saturday school, you gotta help pick up trash at your lunch, don't get a recess, etc. Okay? Normal class stuff, not that big of a deal. So, I think Brody's thinking like, okay, yeah, you know what, Teach, yeah, okay, I'll get the detention. No, that's not what this Teach had in mind, okay? This ain't just any ordinary Teach. This is Chad Thundercock IRL as a school teacher, and they nerfed U of Valkyrie's range, so look at that. Absolutely disgusting. Not doing too well. Okay, anyway. So Brody's like, okay, yeah, Teach, I'll take the Saturday school. I'll take it. Just give it to me, whatever. But no, that's not what the professor had in mind. That's not what this principal had in mind. He was like, no, son, I'm gonna spank you. Okay, I'm gonna absolutely violate your interiors, and you're gonna be wrecked, okay? So his idea was to slap him up and down 4 times with a wooden paddle. And, Bro's sitting there thinking like, excuse me, what did I just hear? I don't know if it was a common punishment, so maybe he was like, all right, yeah, whatever, okay? Anyway, he didn't want to get violated, okay? He wanted to preserve his cheeks, at least, for today, right? I mean, not every day. This deck I'm playing against is really claustrophobic. I feel like I'm dying here. Let's go with this. Like, I need to, get some damage. It's just not flowing in right now. Okay, we'll go with this one here. Anyway, so Bro was like, no, principal, like, I need to keep, you're not going to violate on the whole day, okay? So, yeah, that's, you're just not going to violate it. Please take that out. This guy's got no freaking brain cells in life ever. Let me live. It's a kitty. I'm gonna lose this game, by the way, so don't think that I mean, what the heck is this guy even playing? Nonchalance, like, anyway, Bro was like, yeah, no. I'm good on getting my issues. So, anyway, he was like, no. He was like, no. And principal wasn't having taking no for an answer. He was like, no, sir, I'm going to violate your cheese today, whether you like it or not. So he had called up on, please get a freaking fat hit. Maybe 2, good for daddy, So he called on his roommates, or principal did. He had someone back. 2 guys came in the room, held Bro down. Wait, absolute cinema. Two bros from the principals came to the room, got this little boy, pinned him down, bent him over, and in this situation, okay, this is like, let's just say, like a level 14 minor, okay? Like, this is catastrophic. You're talking, I don't know how old this guy was, but he is, you know, currently having dudes, you know, thick men, bend over this child on the floorboards, you know, stripped down, cheeks out. Okay, we're talking pretty much the equivalent, again, to an underlevel berserker. You know, this guy is helpless. And instead of only 4 paddle swipes, Teach got a little ambitious. He was like, you know what, I'm gonna take my opportunity, take my time, be a little sus. And instead of only 4, you know what? Freeze that, please. Oh, it's always. The bad thing about having this bar barrel is that, oh shit, it still does that much damage. What the heck? It's level 14. That's insane. Teacher's like, no, you know what? I'm gonna take my time. I don't want to know what to do 4. I'm gonna do 20. So, I think bro was getting a little too into it. Okay, he just decided to beat this guy bare cheeks out, violate his butthole 20 times in a row with a wooden paddle. And I mean, I don't know. That must have hurt a lot. Got like a hematoma, I think that's what it's called, right? With a big bruise on his cheeks. You know, mom probably wasn't having it. Dad, you know, I don't know if he was having it or not. Probably not. I don't know why he would have been. But anyway, little bro and his family were like, no, you know what, I gotta keep my booty cheeks intact. I'm not gonna let, you know, some dude violate them like that. So, took that dude to court, right? Took the principal to court and was like, you know what, dude? Yeah, you can't be doing this. That's what the boy said. That's what his family was like. No, dude, I'm not gonna let you just slap my son around like that. You know, he's still young. You know, I don't know which way he swings, but it ain't gonna sure be, you know, violated by a principal. That was really good, Goblin Girl. That was, see, that's high IQ. I respect this guy, not because he's playing lobby, because he's high IQ. Anyway. And so they took him to court. The Supreme Court, actually. Okay? Now, I'm not sure how it got there necessarily, but they took him to the Supreme Court, ultimately. And this is, you know, again, back in the day, you know, the Supreme Court, I don't know, probably filled with a lot of men as well. And women, I don't really care, you know, whatever it was. We're talking adults. We're like, yeah, you know what? That's fine. You know, that's totally reasonable. You can just slap your student around, violate their cheeks all you want. It's discipline. And so, I mean, that's just the most insane thing I've ever heard in school ever. Honestly, probably pretty important. I mean, like, you know, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of school when it comes to kids and having compassion. But if I, you know, did learn one thing in school, yeah, that was probably the most insane thing I've learned in my entire life. That goblin's getting way too much freaking value. Alright, bro, princess, it's time to die. Thank you very much. You're done, okay? You're cut off. Probably most insane thing I've heard in school, like, literally ever in my entire life. I'm not sure if that guy thinks really big as a threat. Oh, he does. He wanted to be for the goblin. Very sexy twat. We still won the game. And the Supreme Court's like, yeah, no, that's chill. So you can just beat him to an absolute pulp if you want to. So that's what I learned is that it's nothing for our lives whatsoever. And it was just unfortunate to see that guy get absolutely beat down and cheeks raw, violated. But that's what happened. I think later on, you know, the reason why you're not getting spanked to death in school right now is probably because there's another court case later. I don't really know about what. But anyway, stopped that. Was like, no, that's kind of unusual and probably cruel as well. So let's stop violating minors' cheeks and get back doing our jobs. And I think that was probably the best bet. Anyway, we won 2 games in a row already. I was yapping about, which is pretty good. Yes. I hate when I make plays like that way too early. Please get there. Oh, I love how he didn't defend that. Thank you, Tomato. I'm not sure if he was like, you made a mistake, I'll let you recover. You know, whether or not he said that to himself or not, he did, and I thank you very much for that, Tomato. Thank you. Spelled Tomato actually, spelled it wrong, or not. Don't want Tomato to be spelling things wrong, but I thought you don't spell it with an E. I actually thought for a long time you spelled it with an E, but I'm almost positive it's actually not with an E. Wow, that is freaking disgustingly broken. I didn't think that was that good, you know, 2 elixir now. That's actually hideous, that fact that you can do that. Wow, yeah. If you know, that night was any little bit more pungent, this would have absolutely violated my cheeks as well. So, wow, yeah, that graveyard night, that's gonna be hideous. The tile range is 7 blocks, too. I mean, who the heck? 7 blocks. fucking insane. Yeah, and that's just, that mini Pekka's gonna be completely demolished, unfortunately. Well, please get a hit on the tower. That's... Alright, well, I'm probably gonna lose against this deck. Not because this isn't necessarily a good player, because his deck's broken. I mean, Evo Witch, in this deck, Graveyard, yeah, I mean, you guys just, like, it's just, we're not to this guy, and just, like, how is that on my tower, and how is the Tesla not hitting it? I don't know how the Tesla's not hitting that. I don't know, I actually don't know. The only way, possibly, that I would possibly kill this guy ever, just so everybody knows, yeah, I'm not gonna let you violate me today, buddy. Like, how is Mini Pekka not taking out? He just hit 2 shots at that guy. Is he made of titanium? I don't really understand that. Let's go with the freeze on that. I think we should take it up. Yeah, I just, you know, the only way I'm beating this guy is he messes up his tower. I mean, that's literally the only way. Yeah, he's not going to mess his tower up. This guy's got no job or anything, to be honest. Nothing going for him. Oh, he just did that the perfect time, didn't you? And Iceman is also pretty broken. Wait, if he goes for a tower here, I think. Wait, this is actually too bad. Can we cycle back to our Barbarian Barrel? Like, where's my Barbarian Barrel? It's just out of stock. Come on, dude. And the tower's getting freaking shipped down to a freaking crying. I'm gonna give it a $1.25. I don't think we're playing on this one live. It's gonna take something freaking raw to help me win this game. I think we should do kill the witch there. Okay. The only way we're actually doing this is we pull off a good freeze. He misses. Okay, we could do this if he doesn't have a spell or anything. I don't know how I did that. I mean, I literally playing against one of the most hard counters in the entire game. It actually is to Ice Wizard and that tower that spawns truths that also hit my balloon. That's absolutely insane. But 3 games in a row, Mini Pekka, Lumberloon Cycle with Hero Mini Pekka, pretty broken. I was like, you know, maybe I should go Dark Auth on this deck. No, Evo Bats are definitely the way to go. They almost pose more of a threat because you don't want to arrows them, but you know that you're going to have to, even though it's a negative left trade. Beautiful. Anyway, Barbell's great in this deck as well. Thank you for hearing my story. Don't say you never learned something on the Big Lumber Daddy, because you just did today. So, thank you for watching.
Run it up, moonshine in my gut. Shoot a buck, made a buck to fly for the mud. I've been roaming with the cattle, have a state off, it's a battle. Billboard's thinking, here to rattle, pioneer like Johnny Apple. Run it